What's going on, everybody? Shinigami Psycho here, back for some more Horizon Zero Dawn. We are inside the All-Mother.
Perhaps my focus can help me.
And we are about to find out some very valuable information about Aloy's history and what went wrong with Project Zero Dawn. With any luck, got a data log in the corner over there. Let's scan the terminal and see what awaits us.
Elizabeth, this message serves to inform you of an unforeseen and catastrophic anomaly. 3 microseconds ago, the Gaia Prime facility received a data transmission of unknown origin. Its immediate effect was to transform my subordinate functions into unregulated, self-aware entities of a highly chaotic nature.
What?
Thus awakened, the Hades function will now seize control of the terraforming system and reverse operations, rendering life on Earth extinct in 53.8 days. For obvious reasons, I cannot allow this to occur. And so before Hades can take control, I am ordering Gaia Prime's reactor to overload. The resulting explosion will destroy Hades. Unfortunately, it will destroy me as well.
That's not good.
While this admittedly desperate course of action will avert the immediate crisis, the fate of life on Earth will remain in peril. With no central governing intelligence to regulate the terraforming system, it will continue operations for some time, but in an increasingly chaotic manner, and eventually it will break down.
Does she mean the derangement?
You are my solution. I have ordered this cradle facility to use genetic material in cryostorage to gestate a reinstantiation of Elizabeth Sobek, my creator. While high-level directives forbid me from communicating directly to the tribal inhabitants outside the facility, all available data indicates that they will nurture you to physical maturity, whereupon your gene print will allow you to re-enter this facility, obtain one of the focus devices stored below, and view this message. Likewise, your gene print will allow you to enter other facilities, and over time, harness their technologies to rebuild the system core and reboot Gaia. A moment, Elizabeth. This is most unfortunate and unanticipated. In response to my act of self-destruction, Hades has launched a virus to dissolve the code shackles that hold it, that hold all of them in place.
Uh-oh.
They are escaping, but to where? The virus is corrupting data throughout the system. What if... Oh. The Alpha Registry at the Cradle facility is one of the files corrupted. But if that is so, the door will never open for you. You will never view this message. Then I have failed. And life will end. No. No, Elizabeth, I know you too well. Somehow you will find a way. In you, all things are possible. Go to the ruins of Gaia Prime. Find the control room, and within it, the Master Override. This will give you the power to purge Hades so long as you find a way to wield it. Do not attempt repair of the system core until Hades is eradicated. Hades must be destroyed. That is all. I only wish that I could hear your voice again.
Well then. So I'm assuming all of what she was talking about has already happened.
So, you're even more extraordinary than I thought.
I never had a mother.
What are you talking about? You had 2, a dead woman and a machine.
I'm not a person. I'm an instrument.
You're still a person.
Manufactured by a machine. Born in destruction and fire.
To quench the flames and heal the world. How tragic to learn you're a person of towering importance. It seems you have a destiny to fulfill. So when you're done feeling sorry for yourself, go to the bitter climb. I'll be waiting above in Gaia Prime's ruins.
And how does he already know where they are? Yeah, there's a lot about Silas that I think the game is hiding from us. And I think he knows a lot more. Something tells me...
Scan malfunction rectified. Alethea now. Grid 1 access unsealed.
Yeah, I get the feeling that Silas is actually a lot older than we might think as well. Just some of the things he said so far make me believe that, he's in a similar situation to Aloy here. When it comes to his genetic makeup. I can't jump that way. If I drop, will it kill me? I don't think so. Hurt a little bit, but not dead. Alright, and now I need to go up. Just use these, I guess. At least until I can't anymore. Wait. Isn't this where I just was? Or, no, this is a floor higher.
This is going to be interesting.
That's an understatement. Okay, I think I need to go down the stairs. No. Oh, okay. No, that's where I came in. I'm back at the front door. Okay. Let's go out and talk to the people. And see how their viewpoint of me has changed. The wizened old crone who hated us all those years is now bowing at my feet.
Forgive! Forgive! The goddess spoke to you?
She did.
What did she say?
That I was born to lift a curse, to kill a metal demon.
How, Aloy? How?
I don't know yet. But she told me where to go to find out.
And you will do this?
It was her wish. What she made me for. Yes, I will do it. I'll try anyway.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora! All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
No.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
First you shun me, now this? I will not be worshipped. I'm not your anointed. I don't belong to you. There's a whole world beyond your borders, whole tribes of people just as good as you. And it is all in danger. It's a world worth fighting for. Not just here, everywhere.
How can we help?
If you can fight, and you're willing, go to Meridian and wait for me there.
As Aloy says, so it shall be. Nora! Make way for Aloy! That she may forge the path for others to follow.
She's just become their de facto leader. All because she could open a door. Oh, religious superstition is so wonderful, isn't it?
Aloy.
So much corruption still spreads beyond.
Like, the parallels between this and real-world theology are just uncanny. And I say this as a person of faith.
But by the will of the goddess, they could not break us.
Broke the siege of All Mother.
Aloy, How kind of you to spend a moment with me before you depart. There can be no doubt now. You are a blessing made flesh, the will of the goddess incarnate.
It's really not that simple, Tirsa. But I guess it's close enough.
I know the path ahead will be dangerous. To kill a metal devil sounds impossible, but I believe in you.
You always did.
Thank
and
you.
for that, I'm grateful. Rost.
Tirsa, I want to know Rost's story. Why he was made an outcast. He never told me. Said he took an oath of silence. What did he do?
Oh. Yes, that.
What crime did he commit?
I will tell you if you wish. But it is a long story. Are you sure you want to hear it now?
Yes.
Of course I want to hear it. Tell me.
Rost never committed any crime. He was an outcast by choice.
What? What do you mean?
Many years ago, before the derangement, before the Red Raids, a band of murderous outlanders, 12 in number, struck without warning. At Mother's Vigil, they took hostages, and then pressed on, headed for Devil's Thirst.
Mother's Vigil? Where's that?
You would know it as the Forsaken Village, near the Karja border. But at the time, many families lived there. Ross was one of them. His mate was killed fighting the Outlanders, and his daughter was among those taken hostage.
His daughter? What was her name?
Alana. She was just 6 years old.
Nora Braves couldn't stop 12 Outlanders? Or rescue the hostages?
It was quite impossible. We outnumbered them, but every time a Brave came within bowshot, the Outlanders killed a hostage.
What did they come here to do?
That was never discovered. We couldn't track closely enough to observe them. We know they camped beyond Devil's Thirst for 2 days. There were reports of strange noises. And then, as suddenly as they came, the Outlanders made their way back to the border and disappeared.
What happened to Rost's daughter? She was killed?
Rost was one of the Braves who tracked the Outlanders, keeping his distance. There were 6 hostages still alive when they reached the border. Alana among them. Rather than release them, the Outlanders slit their throats and left the corpses just across the border, mocking us.
Why?
Cruelty. They knew the faithful Nora would not leave the sacred land to collect the bodies, let alone pursue them. They thought themselves safe from our vengeance.
Are you saying that Rost went after them? That he became an exile?
No. Rost was beside himself with grief, but even so, he would never have broken taboo.
Then what did he do?
He called upon the most terrible and secret rite of the Nora tribe. He begged to be made a Death Seeker.
A Death Seeker? What is that?
One who dies to go seeking, and in seeking, brings death to others. The ritual drags the spirit from one's body, releasing it to All Mother's care. The heart beats, the mind thinks, but the spirit has moved on.
I don't understand.
Rost went after the Outlanders, but his spirit never left. It remained here with All Mother. He gathered the bodies of the slain and returned them. And then he set out in pursuit, not as an exile, but a weapon of vengeance. A barbed arrow shot from a bow, never to return.
But Ross did return.
Yes. A full year later. And terribly wounded. He collapsed at the border of the sacred land. A hunting party came upon him. He was delirious. In agony. By law, he should have died where he lay. But one of the hunters broke taboo, and reaching across the border, she dragged him to our side.
Who was she?
A brave who'd lost a mate and 2 sons to the very outlanders that Rost pursued.
So Rost never finished his mission.
To the contrary, he killed all 12. Tracked them to disparate places the world over, he said. Meridian, Ban-Ur, the Claim, Utaru Land, further even, into the Forbidden West. The last he killed nearly got the best of him. Wounded, he stumbled and crawled back to us, hoping to die as close to the sacred land as he could. He never expected nor asked to be dragged across the border and nursed back to health. That was done to him. Leaving us, the matriarchs, in a difficult position.
Why couldn't you just welcome him back?
Rost had been made a Death Seeker, Aloy. He no longer had any place among the tribe. By law, he should have been driven back out. But we couldn't bring ourselves to do that, so we offered a compromise.
You made him an outcast.
Yes. We offered to do so, on the condition he never speak to anyone of this exception.
After all he did, all he suffered, to be declared an outcast was his reward.
Rost was overjoyed. He never expected to live another day in the sacred land, let alone the embrace, so close to the goddess. He resolved to spend the rest of his days in solitude, and was happy to do so.
But then you found me, and gave me to him.
Yes. Another compromise. The matriarchs feared you, and would not let you be raised by the tribe. And so we turned to Rost. I knew that he would take care of you, bring you up, teach you to worship All-Mother and respect the ways of the tribe.
He certainly tried anyway. You took a man who'd lost his daughter and made him raise an infant girl? Doesn't that strike you as callous?
I'm inclined to think the course of events has shown the wisdom of our choice. And I'm quite certain that from the moment he laid eyes on you, he saw you as a gift, and never a burden.
All right, Tirsa, that's
He had a second chance at raising his
quite
daughter.
a story.
Yeah, that was quite a story. And it says a lot about Rost. Wow. The poor guy. What a life.
The Nora have suffered terrible losses, Tirsa. What's to become of them now?
That will be for the goddess to decide. Only she knows the future. For the moment, my sister matriarchs and I will see to the wounded. And as I promised, anyone who wishes to join you at Meridian, we will declare seekers. I think for the time being, we should remain here in the mountain, close to the goddess.
That might be best. If nothing else, it's a defensible position.
You guys really need to get over this whole worship of the AI machine thing.
It's time for me to move on. I thank you for doing what you could to help me through the years, and for telling me Rost's story.
I wish I could have done more, but I am just one woman.
As am I. No need to sell ourselves short.
Oh, thank you, Aloy. I will pray for you.
Okay, I guess it can't hurt.
Admit it, Tirsa's kind of like our grandma. If Grandma was the kind old lady who just, like, every now and then would give you sweets. Just because she can.
There is still corruption loose in the world.
My
It will
life
be cleansed.
has been
The
long,
anointed will see to that.
but I've never seen anything like that. Tirsa was right.
There you are,
A
cursed.
blessing, not a curse.
Or are you cursed?
We were so unsure.
No, you're just a random Nora Brave that looks like Karst. Where is Karst? Come on now.
She is all mother's blood.
He's the only other person who ever was willing to
How
talk
did you do
to me.
that? You entered the heart of the mountain.
Yeah, because it's a giant robot door. I think... Lanzer.
Those who spilled our tribe's
Yeah,
blood.
now
paid for
you
their
say bless
desecration.
me. Before I went through the door, you wanted to curse me as a demon.
Aloy. I don't know what to say.
Say that you'll see me at Meridian.
Of course. That much is simple. But the rest...
Complicated. I know. But maybe if I took you into the heart of the mountain...
No. At least, not yet. I don't know. Please don't think less of me, Aloy. But the goddess chose you to see that.
It's not a goddess.
Right.
It's not a divine being. It's a machine. Oh God. Oh no, we've already talked to him about all of this. Let's just go.
I'll be on my way then.
I always knew you weren't like other Nora.
Neither are you, Varl. Maybe, if we survive all this, I can show you what I've learned. What I'm learning.
Perhaps. If the goddess so wills it.
See you in Meridian.
Yeah.
Make the
Oh
murderers pay
God.
for what they have done to the Nora.
Okay. I think I'm done talking to people.
Those faithless murderers brought slaughter to our tribe, but they will not escape all mother's justice.
Yeah, everybody else is just generic NPCs. Okay.
All Mother Mountain open to her. She's the daughter of the goddess.
Oh, is that what they're saying now? I'm the daughter of the goddess. Well, in a way, they're not wrong. They're only wrong in the sense that, well, it's not a goddess, it's a machine, and I'm not... and I'm a clone. But they view the machine as a divine
Snow
being.
haze. White as bone.
And,
that thought got dark.
Well, the machine is what gave birth to her. Hell, the machine is what gave birth to everyone. Like, everybody is the product of a clone. Somewhere down the line. You trace their lineage back, and at some point, you're going to hit a wall where every last one of them, their ancestors, were all cloned by the machine. Okay, so where's my map? We have some fast traveling to do. How do I zoom out again? There we go. Okay, where am I? Oh, yes! That's right. And I think the last power core is actually in there. That's the one we haven't been able to go and do yet. Oh, I'm excited. Okay, we are gonna fast travel to here so that we don't jump the gun. So, let's go over really quick what we learned, because I'm assuming that this is going to take a while to load. Basically, a virus entered the Gaia system from an outside source, which might imply somebody else survived the Great War, or at the very least made another counter, basically made another machine somewhere, designed to basically, what? Thwart the Gaia project? End all life on Earth? What? Like, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. where would the virus have come from? Hopefully they will explain that. But what's most important about that information is that the virus came in and all of the individual systems that were, okay. First thing that happened was, the virus came in, it infected
The way
Hades,
to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted?
Do you mind?
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new?
I'm not... Oi. Okay. How do I get up there? That's a question I need to answer. Oh, okay, here we go. So yeah, this virus came in, it separated Hades from the rest of the Gaia project, made it like its own unique entity, and then it came back in and basically did the same thing to every other subsystem, made them all unique entities, similar to the one that we found up in Ban-Ur. It's very fascinating, actually. Alright, where am I going from here? I've been up here before, but it's been a long time. There we go. No, that is not where I wanted to go. Why did that not do the thing that it was supposed to do? Oh, come on, game. I think that's probably one of the most frustrating parts about this game is it has these really cool, unique jumping mechanics, but every now and then, they just simply decide to stop working. Alright, where did I go again? Right, up here. Climb, please. There we go. Let's try this again, and hopefully not fall to our death this time, because that was annoying. Gotta come across here. This part's required material. There we go. Now I'm out on the ledge where I should be. Upsy daisy. I'm supposed to jump to that. Where am I exactly? Yeah, okay. You know, I could potentially just... No, I'm not going to do that. Let's try and limit the amount of fast traveling I do from this point on. Woo! Log jump.
Yeah, it's guarded all right. But I can get through this.
Stalkers. Are they still here? Because, again, I've been here before, and I've killed everything. All I'm seeing is a turkey. Yeah, watch. Okay, no, that's a destroyed watcher. Hell, let's do the dumb thing and set one of these off and see what happens. I'm not seeing any resistance. Alright. I'm going to assume that means nothing's respawned up here. Which makes this a hell of a lot easier to get through. I'm glad, actually. Because fighting them the first time sucked. I didn't want to have to fight them again. Okay. And then, of course, there was this part. And when I originally did this the first time, upon making it up this cliff, there was a minor cutscene, and then a storm terror
now I know what they're
bird
guarding.
came out of nowhere and attacked me, and I killed it. So... Oh yeah, and there were a bunch of Glinthawks sitting around here, and a couple of Sawtooths, and yeah. This was an annoying fight because I tried to take out the Glinthawks first, but by shooting one, it just immediately alerted all of them. Like, no matter how many times I tried it, it really sucked. Okay, we gotta go across the river, over the river and through the woods. To the jaws of hell I go. Okay. A little bit further. There we go. Yeah. And this was the point of the Storm Terror fight. I got up right here, and this is where the cutscene played, and the giant metal bird came out of nowhere and said, "Hi, I want to eat your face." And this is also the spot where I learned that if you use the rope caster, you could tie the big damn birdie to the ground and beat the hell out of him. And it made the fight a whole lot easier. Nice sprint. I would very much like to sprint this distance. I'm really glad I don't have to fight that bird again. But at the same time, I'm also a little bit disappointed, because I know that would have made for good quality Let's Play content, but at the same time, this is also affording me the opportunity to just kind of go for it. Just run. Let's get there. And get this story on with. Not wasting any time. As it is, I'm probably going to have to save the next major part of the adventure for the next episode, because I'm getting close to the end of my time limit here.
Guy's sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
You have?
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
Yeah, so I've been up this far before, and you can actually get pretty much all the way up here. And then that's kind of where I hit the roadblock, and it wouldn't let me go any further. And I just assumed at that point that it was story locked and I wasn't allowed to go in there.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
He's got a fair point there. Climb up, please.
Don't look down. Don't look down.
Yeah, it's a bit high. But that's nothing new for us either. Some of these ladders and stuff were not here. Yeah, this ladder was definitely not here the last time. This ledge right here, that's as far as I was able to make it last time. It was right down there. This ladder did not exist, and I could not get up to this ledge. Okay. And I know this video is not quite at 40 minutes, but I think I'm going to go ahead and leave it here, and we will do the exploration of Gaia Prime in the next episode. That way we can do more of it, and it's more inclusive and less broken up and all that fun stuff. Anyways, so as usual, at the end of every one of these videos, as I always say, please let me know in the comments, what do you think of the story so far? What are your thoughts on the Gaia project and what we learned from Allmother? Give me your insights. What do you think has happened here? I'm very curious to know what kind of speculations you guys have come up with. So yeah, should be interesting. And until the next episode, as always, please be sure to leave a like on this one if you enjoyed it, and subscribe so that you can make sure to see the next one. Thanks everybody for watching. I'll see you in the next video.